Welcome. Today I bring to you a video of history in the decade of the 1900s. Robert Peary went to the North Pole to explore it with 23 men, 133 sled dogs, and 19 sleds. Don't forget his friend with him, Matthew Henson. When Robert got back from his journey, a man named Dr. Frederick Cook was taking credit for discovering the North Pole 1 year earlier than Robert made his trip. Everyone was believing Robert eventually. Also, he became a rear admiral in the Navy as a thank you for what he had done. A major earthquake struck San Francisco, California on Wednesday, April 18, 1906, at 5:12 a.m. The shaking was felt from Oregon to LA. There was more than 3,000 people killed, and the damage costed $400,000 million in 1906 dollars. When the firemen came, they made a fire break out of dynamite. The city was rebuilt and completed in 1915. In 1903, a reporter for New York Times heard about some inventors that wanted to invent a machine that could fly. Wilbur Wright and his brother had been experimenting since 1999 with flying machines. Their first plane was a glider. They built and built. Finally, their friend recommended Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. It had great wind for tests and a sand dune named Kill Devil Hill, which is quite popular, and that sand dune would keep them hidden from people. They launched and the plane flew 120 feet in 12 seconds. And it flew 852 feet in 59 seconds. They did it. They made a plane. The first vacuum is at the top of the screen, and the modern vacuum is at the bottom. The large vacuum was harder to use, and the vacuum now we take for granted. What would you do if you had to use the vacuum that was at the top of the screen? The 1900s vacuum. Just thinking, what if? Comic books have been around for a long time. The earliest comic was published in 1837. It was named The Adventures of Obadiah Oldbuck. It was by Rudolph Topfer. A breakthrough in comic books was made in 1901 when the first full-color comic was printed. It was called The Blackberries. It was a 9x12 hardcover comic. This is where we take a screeching halt in our journey. Goodbye. I made my project with the following apps: Sonic Pix, PicStitch, and PicCollage.